Look what I have for you.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
I'd like to... What do you want? I'd like to thank...
Why is this all sticky?
Was wünschst du?
I'll have a look at the...
Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
There. It's better already.
What? Fuck off! You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit! Ha! Come on then! Think that, you shit! Here won't get me!
Show what you're made of. And you'll get another right away. We're going to gut you.
Come on then!
Calm down! I surrender!
You'll get no mercy from me!
Give up.
Yeah, I'm glad it's been that long since I played. Holy. Normally I would master strike them and kill them in one combo. That's, dang, I'm rusty.
I'd like to learn something. What are you interested? I hear you. Thanks.
Greetings to you, friend. I'd like something to eat.
I'm sorry.
Was möchtest du?
Where can I...
Our guest rooms are in the first.
What do you...
Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr. What the? What's there? Damn it. Thought something was going on here. Well, look at me. Over here like a fool.
Oh, come on.
Money, money, money! It's all mine.
Day that was.
What is it? Are you my humble response?
We know each other, don't we? We met at Trotsky.
Oh ja, du hast recht. You are Henry, Lord Capen's man. Seltsamer Zufall. The last time I saw you, we were ambushed in that fucking ravine.
You survived the attack. A lot of people didn't make it out of there.
Genau. Wirklich terrible it was, but I survived. With a bruise or two and a concussion. Unfortunately, the other fellows I was with were not so lucky. Now our village has only sorrowful mothers, widows und Waisen.
Where are you headed now?
Duty calls, for I am still the magistrate in unserem Dorf.
And your lord is still Otto von Berghoff?
Ja, natürlich. And that verdammte tragedy of Nabokov has me busy dealing with the inheritance left by the poor souls who fell there.
It sounds urgent. If you have to deal with it when the gravediggers barely buried the last of them.
Well, there is no one to do it for me. The scribe is crippled, and both of my servants are dead. And worse, I can forget about riding for a while. That bastard who knocked me down broke 2 of my ribs. Ja, diese verdammte Schlucht. Und was ist mit dir, Mann? I heard they hounded you through the woods like vermin. Von Bergo has got it in for you, they say. Is that true?
If you really want to know, Bailiff, von Berghoff's a lying bastard who betrayed us. And not only us. The traitor has King Wenceslas imprisoned in Vienna.
And why are you telling me this?
Because we are on different sides in this war, and we could just as well beat each other to a pulp, Bailiff. But there's no sense in you taking needless risks for a lord who left your village full of widows and orphans.
I lost many good men there. And perhaps the blame lies with him. Schön. I will pretend I heard nothing, and we can go our separate ways. Mögen sich unsere Wege hiermit trennen.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Hey?
I'm at your service.
Good day to you.
I heard you hold fights here, and I'd like to know more.
What would you like to know?
Can I get involved too?
Why not? It'll be good to have some new blood, and maybe you'll learn something from each other. Do you have any experience?
I already won a similar competition in Miskovitz.
So you're no greenhorn. We'll see how you fare here.
And if I manage to beat them all...
Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Darling may be a bumbler, but Stanley and Tuma are no pushovers. Well, if you pull it off, you certainly won't come up short.
What fighters do you have?
Stanley is the strongest. He works on the farm and's quite a big mouth on him. But he has the strength of 2 men. After him, Tuma, a farmer from across the way. He's quite a bit older than me, but don't let that fool you. He has a steady hand and bloody good aim with it. And last and maybe least is Darling.
Darling?
He's kind of like the local buffoon. His name's Tobias, but everyone just calls him Darling. When he was a wee lad, he fell on his head from a rotting ladder. And he's never been the same since. He takes care of his aunt's horses and dogs in Grund.
He doesn't sound like an opponent to be feared.
Because he isn't. He's quite a lout, but he doesn't know the first thing about fighting. He hasn't won a single fight. But it's not that he doesn't try.
Where do your fights take place?
That old Chuchas.
And who might that be?
Chucho is our hog. We fight in his pen. He doesn't care. He always just hides in his pigsty.
I reckon I can find that.
I'm certain you can. Just follow your nose. See you later. Greetings.
Good to see you, friend.
Oh,
So, Tobias, do you enjoy fighting?
do I know you?
I'm Henry. Young Bruthans told me you're learning to fight. How are you faring?
Well, it's not going so well.
You don't have to do it, you know. What do you get out of being beaten time and again?
I have to. I have to beat Stanley. So they'll leave me alone.
What does he do to you?
All kinds of things. He says I'm an idiot. Sometimes he comes to Grund and causes trouble, scaring the horses, and he beat up my dog. Better limp for days, and now he's afraid of strangers.
Well, you can defend yourself, but how can a pooch know he has to? Did he bite him at least?
Better? No, he's too nice to ever bite anyone. He runs away instead. But Stanley drove him into the corner of the stable.
People like that make me see red. Well,
Why not? Do you have any money?
that sounds...
Get rid.
Give it all you've got! Yourself a fighter! Knock his teeth out!
I lost again.
Thanks for the...
Yeah. Oh, now you can challenge Tuma.
Here I am!
Careful.
Now me, now me.
You look like a merry bloke. What do you like about the fights?
I'm a simple man. I like a good laugh, and sometimes I like to punch someone.
That's it.
I swear, I do it because I enjoy it. That's not so strange, is it?
Shall we fight?
But of course. And before we get started, let's bet.
If you say so.
Thanks very much. And now fight.
My granny can punch harder than you!
You
Fight like little girls!
Fuck you!
My granny can punch harder than you!
Gosh, I feel like I've been split in half.
Thanks for the...
Aye, you're welcome. I should be thanking the big man on the sky that I can still walk. Here, take it all and don't spend it at once.
Thanks.
God be with you.
God be with you.
You're doing all right so far, but you're not gonna beat me.
Why are you always picking on Tobias?
Just take a look at him. If he was any dumber, he'd be eating out of a trough with the pigs. Do you know he talks to animals? He talks to his mutts like they understand him. He'd be better off barking and pissing on the fence like them. But when we manage to get him drunk, now that's fun.
Tobias goes drinking with you?
No, but all you have to do is give him wine and tell him it's apple cider. A little of that and he's completely wasted. Then you should see the shit he gets up to. The last time that idiot almost drowned because he went to fish the moon out of the pond. We told him it was a silver platter.
Find something better to do and leave Tobias alone.
Mind your own business. I reckon that moron doesn't even know when someone's yanking his piss. Lord knows if there's anything left in that hole.
Do you want to fight?
Sure. Do you have money?
Of course.
I'm glad.
What the floor with it? Show him what credit can punch
Sacre. I reckon I cut off more than I could jig. You really know how to fight.
Thanks for the fight.
Here's your bet, and a little on top. I don't like giving it up, but I keep my word. And don't forget to go and see Tomlin. His jaw's gonna drop when he hears some out of town and kicked all our asses.
God be with you, my
Good
friend.
day. And
Friend, did you hear about what the bailiff is planning?
No, I don't care for gossip.
Nor do I, but this is important.
I'm not in...
But this is about money.
What? Go on, then.
He wants to fleece us again.
Damn it. That's just what we need.
Exactly. We'll have to talk to the others this evening.
I'm sorry.
I beat all your men.
Well, I'm jiggered. Here you go. And in Kuttenberg, they fight in a tavern called the Hole in It. The name suits it perfect.
That sounds worse.
Oh, by the way, Darling was looking for you. Go and see. Farewell.
Do you need something?
Well,
Pray tell.
you wouldn't want to have another...
Right now?
Well,
And do you think you'd stop?
well, that's just it.
Look, wouldn't you rather learn how to...
I don't know if it's a good idea.
Oh, you'll manage. And you've got the strength of 3 men.
Well, Oof, I can't anymore.
Me neither. Let's take a break.
Do you think I stand a chance against Stanley now?
Definitely a better chance than if you pretended to beat me, but still knew nothing. I'm not saying you'll beat him to a pulp now, but at least you should be able to hit back.
Thanks, Emery. You're a true friend.
You're welcome.
Hey, do you like horses or dogs?
Of course I do.
Me too. I knew right away you like animals. I can tell. Come see me in Grund sometime. I take care of the horses and hands, and I'll tell you all about them.
You said...
Well, I don't know.
You take care of dogs and horses here?
Aye, they're my favourite. They're kind. They don't hurt you or curse you when you mess something up. And when you're sad, they look at you with those big eyes of theirs. They don't even need to say anything. Yet you feel better right away.
You see? I'm sure you know a few tricks.
Can I have a few groschen for my trouble?
Of course. Tit for tat.
Thanks. So, what do you want to know?
And what if my dog doesn't listen to me? It's like he always forgets what I taught him.
They do that when they think they can get away with it. But my aunt always says, a dog is like his master. If you've got the time, I'll teach you.
I'd like...
Can I have it?
Of course.
Thanks.
We're closing. Last chance.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
I heard that you might need a helping hand with the construction.
Me? Who told you that?
The innkeep in Shitaki. Said you were looking for some men there.
Really? I must have been completely under the table. Hiring men, that's none of my business.
So you don't have any work at all? I could do with a few groschen.
Not much on the construction site, but I might have something for you.
What's involved?
Just, a little deal. Don't tell anyone. But I found a treasure map. It was hidden behind a wall in the cellar of the fortress here. Except it's no good to me. It's got some pictures and some scribbling, but I can't make head nor tail of it. The one thing I figured out is that the treasure is supposed to be buried in some mine shaft or something.
And what's that got to do with me?
Well, you look like a clever sort. If you can figure out the map, then the treasure's yours. I'll be happy to sell it to you.
Well, then at least show it to me first.
Nothing of the sort. If I show it to you, you'll...
Fine.
For your mother to cook me a goose and what do you think?
That's fucking it, but still.
Excellent. And don't worry, once you find that buried pot of gold...
I hope so.
Farewell, my friend.
Interesting. If I'm thinking about it, I want to say I do know where it's at. Just gotta think about it for a second. Let's see. Yeah, I know where it is. Alright.
I need to plow
I felt like I was in a bandit camp for a second, actually. So, if I'm not mistaken, kind of winging it right now. Let's see. Maybe. Man. Maybe it'll be over here. So goddamn interesting. Yeah, shit, I ain't gonna lie. I thought I knew, but maybe I do. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. Maybe it'll. I think I'll figure it out. I think I'll start looking over here. Hey, over here. Yeah. Let's see how good my intuition really is. I'm about to find out.
Show me. Quick. Whoa.
It's a deer hunting spot. I'm not sure it's not a. It's a Catwoman. Huh. I'll check over there.
Greetings, knight. What brings you here?
I'm mourning. Can't you see?
Did someone die?
My hope. Not far from here, in Sedlets, is buried Sir Valentine. Have you heard of him?
Rings a bell. Isn't he the one who brought holy soil from Jerusalem to Sedles?
Precisely. Almost 200 years ago, Valentine accompanied the abbot of Sedlets on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land. There, in the field of Akeldama, he took his sword and dug up a handful of dirt, which he brought here and scattered over the graveyard.
Yes. And that's why you're mourning?
My entire life, I've wanted to visit Valentine's grave and see his famous sword. But now that I am here, I'm unable to go inside. I felt so humbled.
I'm truly sorry to hear that. Can I help you in some way?
I don't know, friend. Unless, what if you went to the graveyard instead of me? You could find Valentine's grave and bring the sword here.
What?
Just so I could look at it. Then you would put it back. I'd pay you well for it.
Oh, all right then. I'll do it. I'll help you. Where can I find Valentine's grave then?
It's somewhere in the church. But it's not so easy to get inside. I myself am not exactly certain where to look. Try to find Brother Morticius. I heard he's looking for help at the church. Maybe if you help him, he'll help you.
And then in turn, I'll help you.
Precisely. What is your name, friend?
Henry. And you are?
I will wait for you here, Henry. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you would think it'd be over here. Like maybe, you know what? Right. Yeah, right. Probably right here.
I'd say the map leads somewhere around here.
I knew it. I knew it. Everything's so on point.
What the? You! Get out! Now! I'm counting to 10. He's alone, isn't he? What? You just crash in here. And with a weapon. What kind of a...
For the cross!
I'm all yours. Saw that coming.
There's no escape!
What do you want? Mercy!
treasure should be buried somewhere around here. That bastard had the same map on him like the one I bought from Krijan. What the fuck is this supposed to be?
While the living must suffer on this.
God be with you, brother. Are you taking care of this chapel?
Mortitius is my name, good friend. Though all that is shall one day end. Fame and fortune are but clay. Ad honore domine.
Ah. I see. I think.
Though my eyes are old and dim, and I live apart from the world of men, I serve a cause that's good and sound. And companions have I underground.
But slow down. I can't keep up. So, you are the blind keeper of the ossuary?
You speak the truth. And now I ask, if you would help me with one task, will you help me take care of those who sleep below in eternal repose?
You need my help with something?
Christian bones in the church lie scattered. Bringing order to them is a very grave matter. If the prior should see the disarray, he'll send me packing this very day. Then what shall I do, sightless and old? Left alone in this world dark and cold, roaming the earth with a beggar's cane? Help me, dear brother, in God's holy name.
Wait a moment. So, there are bones strewn about the chapel, and you want them tidied up?
Aye. 'Tis a job that some might find morbid, but fear not, good fellow. You'll be well rewarded.
All right, then. What am I supposed to do, exactly?
Arrange the bones in pyramids. Make them nicely stacked. Build one out of pristine skulls, the second out of cracked, the third then build from arms and legs, and here there's quite a lot. But bear in mind the commandment, thou shalt not, thou shalt curses. None of the commandments rhymes with that.
Steal from others, thou shalt not.
A pretty rhyme, I must admit, although you're jesting just a bit. Enough discourse now. It grows late. The task before you cannot wait.
All right, so if I understand correctly, I'm supposed to put the bones in 3 piles. Pristine skulls in the first one, the cracked ones in the second, and the third pile I build from the limbs?
As you say, so must it be. And you shall have a reward from me. To find the bones you'll be needing, though, there are 3 places you must go. But don't forget what lies beneath, and descend to the hidden space. Many bones lie there in darkness, waiting for their rightful place.
I see. So I should gather the bones in the chapel and the crypt underneath, and make 3 pyramids out of them.
And should any bones remain, such as ribs and spines, sweep them up together into orderly confines.
What? I should sweep up the remaining bones too? I better go before you think of more chores.
God be with you. I know I am sinful, but still I trust that the Creator who fashioned me from dust cares for my immortal.
I'm not gonna lie, I am not doing that right now. No, you know what? Let me not say nothing.
Trapdoor. Seems it leads down into the bowels of the earth.
Oh,
Hey! Are you intact, my dear brother?
I nearly broke every bone in my body.
Ha ha ha! There's no better place to leave your bones, and that's a fact. But they'll serve you much better inside you and intact. The place you're in is black as night. I'll throw you a torch. Let there be light. Look for bones along your way, after all. In the end, you'll have some benefit from your fall.
Damn it! That sword isn't here. Now what? I'll take another look around here. Maybe it's somewhere nearby. Isn't it getting crowded in there? Doing God's work sure ain't easy. Dust you are, to dust you shall return. And then I'll sweep you into a corner. Damn, my back hurts so much. Might have find a new one here. First pyramid is done. Impressive, even if I say so myself.
Manta Marie. If I hadn't built it myself, it'd give me a scare.
Where did that blind madman get to? He was sitting here the whole time, and now he's just vanished. I should ask if anyone saw him. I'm looking for the keeper of the local chapel. His name's Morticius, a wispy fellow. Speaks in verse. I did some work for him, but he disappeared just as he was about to pay me.
Youngster, you ought to sleep more and drink less. Otherwise, you'll come to a bad end.
What do you mean by that?
Morticius was the keeper of the ossuary, all right. Only he died before you was even born.
What? Morticius is dead?
As sure as there's a God in heaven.
But I spoke to him. He wouldn't stop babbling in verse.
For Christ's sake, old Morticius couldn't even read, let alone compose verses. Are you sure you weren't imagining it?
Very sure. I have to find him. He owes me for the work I did.
Go back to the ossuary, then. You'll find him lying in the crypt alongside the other dead monks. Wait, what did this fellow want from you, anyway?
I had to tidy up all the bones in the chapel and arrange them into pyramids.
What? You fooled around in my chapel? May the Lord protect you if you've done any ungodly business in there. Come now, show me. What in God's name? You did all this by yourself?
Well, yes.
Well, friend, you're quite the worker. What a mess this place was. I'll keep it like this.
People from all over the land will come here just to see this.
Well, that's nice and all. But I don't suppose you'll pay me for it, will you?
You suppose correctly. A job well done should be a reward enough for you.
What's this? It looks like some really old reliquary. What a rare find. What's this? This corpse must have been lying here for several decades. And it looks like he died yesterday. God, our Heavenly Father, have mercy. This must be Sir Valentine. And he has a sword. Maybe I could just forge one like it, since the real one is nowhere to be found. There now. Do you remember me, you cunt? You sold me that map.
Yeah, and what of it?
Do you know where that map led?
If I knew, then I would have found the treasure myself, don't you think?
There was no treasure. It led me to a pack of fucking thieves. But that's not all. I went through their pockets, and one of them also had a map. The exact same map. Can you explain to me how there could be two maps exactly the same?
How should I know? I just found that map and sold it to you.
I've had enough of this shit. If you don't immediately give me back the—
Wait, I really didn't know there wasn't any treasure.
Shut your mouth.
Here you go. That's all of—
Sweet pie, fruit pie.
I want to try another way. I don't want to. Maybe I can gain something from him instead of just getting a little bit of money back. I don't care for it.
This must be Sir Valentine. And he has a sword. Maybe I could just forge one like it, since the real one is nowhere to be found.
Good day. Great day. Good day.
My respect.
You silly.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Fine.
There was that. Can you?
I just...
Listen, I'm a nice enough fellow. I could make mincemeat out of you, but it wouldn't solve anything. We're both decent people, aren't we? Let's talk this over and—
There's nothing to talk about.
Your pockets are probably empty. It's understandable. Got a family to feed, or maybe debt, but by robbing decent, God-fearing people, you're just paving the way to Hell's Gate. Are those few groschen worth eternal torture?
Probably not.
You see? Now what's the story with that map? Where did you get it?
I drew it.
What?
Yeah, I drew it.
But there was all kinds of writing on it. You don't know how to write, do you?
I do. I studied in Prague for a while.
Why did you leave your studies?
Money ran out. My parents helped with the thieves. But once they passed, it got worse and worse. Now I'm trying to make money by building. And God willing, someday I'll return to the university. But that will probably take a long time yet. I'll make a little extra with those maps from time to time.
What did you use to actually draw that map? It leads right to an abandoned mine shaft. I don't believe you just made that up.
No. I found a similar one at school once in a book about my native region. I didn't really know much about it, so I just sold it. Except that money didn't last long. So from time to time I draw the map from memory and keep selling it. But in all that time, you're the first person to return and want their money back. The others just supposed they were looking in the wrong spot and let it be.
How many of those fake maps have you already sold?
I don't know. Whenever I get my hands on a piece of parchment, I draw one.
And you know that...
I know. It's not right. I'm sorry.
You sold me a worthless piece of parchment.
I'll give the money back, I promise.
You know what? You can keep it. But I have two conditions. You'll go back to university as soon as possible, and you'll stop cheating people. If you're lucky, the good Lord will forgive you.
It's nice of you to take care for others like that. You know what? When I have some time, I'll go to confession.
That's a good start.
And if you ever need a handy worker, drop by. Maybe I can teach you a few things. What are you in?
I'd like to learn something.
What do you...
I need a...
Fine.
I'd like to learn...
What do you...
I'd like...
Fine.
I'd like...
What do you want?
I want...
I'll tell...
What a waste of money. Which king would that be?
Whoa.
Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft.
I
Die
apologize.
ekelhaften Schweine.
Greetings, sir.
Who do they think is going to clean up after them? Ja, ja, Bier ist einfach Bier. Netter Wauwau, lieber Hund.
Was soll das? Put that away!
Was möchtest du?
What's new around here?
You ever been to Old Kutna? It's a cursed village, mostly abandoned. The ground collapsed in the mine years ago, and they say the hole it left leads straight to hell. Someone ought to find out whether there's truly demons there, or what's really happening. Und noch was. Stimir, the smith, finally found a new apprentice. Also, he will stop moaning to me about how he cannot find anyone who knows one end of a hammer from the other. Wie wenig es braucht, einen Mann glücklich zu machen. And I don't know if you heard, but the forest beyond Old Kutna was on fire.
No, I didn't. I'm not from round here.
We were lucky it rained that day, or the whole forest would have gone up in flames. And with the town being so close, it could have been even worse. Und das ist alles, Junge.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
Hallo, schenk mir. Ich hab Hunger.
What's new?
Davon hätte ich gern noch mehr. Bitte.
I need to...
But of course, and for how long?
I'd like to stay...
Yeah. Will you...
All right. Here's your...
Agreed then. Our beds are clean.
I'll have it.
Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
I'm sorry.
My humble respects. God bless. Now's not a good time. Let's get together this evening at the Black Horse.